Flying first class seems like so much fun. The shower, the open bar, the shower on a plane, the open bar, the apartment suites in the sky, but it can also seem completely out of reach for a lot of people because tickets can go upwards of $10,000 to $20,000 one way. Now, thankfully, it's possible to book first class flights for free or at a fraction of the cost just by maximizing miles and points that you earn on your credit cards. But even then, it's not an easy thing to achieve, and many long-standing members of the miles and points community still find it pretty difficult. There's a plethora of credit cards to choose from, and choosing the wrong one can just result in a waste of your time and spending. Now, welcome to Prince of Travel, we're the leading platform empowering every global citizen to go further better, and in this video we're going to show you how you can fly not one but two first class flights with just a single credit card. Now, that's a bold claim, so without further ado, let's go ahead and back that up. Now, you might be thinking, if a credit card is going to be the secret weapon that opens the door to first class flights, especially all on its own, then probably it has a high annual fee and it's going to be quite expensive for me to get, right? Well, in that case, you'd be wrong, because this card is actually one of the most affordable cards in its category within the US market, and despite its relatively low annual fee of $95, it's almost always supercharged with a very impressive welcome bonus of up to 100,000 points on the card. Now, the card I'm talking about is of course the Chase Inc. business card, and that's the card we're going to be focusing on in this video and figuring out how to maximize the welcome bonus for first class flights. The welcome bonus, by the way, is typically 100,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points. As of the time of recording, it's given to you upon spending $8,000 in the first 3 months. Now, $8,000 divided by 3 is $2,700 per month, which is very much doable if you concentrate all of your purchases within a given time frame during this 3-month window. Plus, keep in mind that this is a Visa card, so the acceptance rate is also going to be higher than an American Express card, than an equivalent American Express card that you might sign up for. Once you hit the spend, you'll be 100,000 Ultimate Rewards points richer, which is already enough for a first class flight, but we'll get to that in a little bit. For now, let's address a few key questions that are probably on your mind. First of all, isn't the Chase Inc. business card supposed to be for small business owners? What if I'm not a small business owner? Well, the good news is, although this card is geared towards small business owners, founders, and entrepreneurs, you can still sign up for the card as a sole proprietor, which is just a fancy way of saying doing business in your own name in a personal capacity. But even if you don't want to sign up as a sole proprietor, don't worry, we'll have another alternative card for you later on that you can still use to fulfill your first class ambitions. Now, the other thing is, if you're based in the United States, you can go ahead and apply for the Chase Inc. Preferred, no problem. However, if you're one of our viewers based in Canada, you might be wondering, how can I actually get a Chase card? Don't worry, we've got a full guide to walk you through the process step by step. You can check out the link in the description below after you finish watching this video. Now, when you go ahead and click the apply button, you'll be asked to fill in a bunch of information, and the key here is that the application asks you for an employer identification number, or an EIN. If you don't have one, you may choose to fill in your social security number or your individual taxpayer identification number, or ITIN. Chase officially says that it's okay to enter either one. By the way, Chase also states that even if you haven't officially incorporated your business, as long as you're trying to earn a profit in some legitimate way, you can apply for a small business credit card. So this means that you can apply for the Chase Inc. Preferred as a freelancer, or a contract worker, or a gig worker, or just somebody who has a passion project on the side. The overall point being that the definition of a small business is pretty flexible when it comes to applying for business credit cards and getting those points to travel the world in first class. And again, even if you happen to not qualify for the Chase Inc. Business Preferred, don't worry, we'll set you up with another Chase credit card later on in the video. By now, we've given you everything you need to apply for this card, so if you're interested, go ahead and visit our page at Prince of Travel via the link in the description below. Read the details that we prepared for you and then press the apply button. Now, as you work towards the welcome bonus on the Chase Inc. Business Preferred or any other credit card you choose to get in this overall credit card game, the best way to set yourself up for success is going to be staying organized along the process. One of the best tools you're going to use for this purpose, whether it's one card or several, is by using a spreadsheet to track your progress, all of the details that you need to know about when you apply for the card, what's the deadline for hitting the minimum spend, how much of the minimum spend you've hit, what are the points that you're going to earn at the end, and how many points that you're earning in total. A spreadsheet is going to be a key tool along the process because it helps you keep track of everything, and after all, you only have one shot at a welcome bonus because you won't get it if you fail to meet the spending requirements, and some welcome bonuses are only once every few years, or worse, once every lifetime. A spreadsheet can also easily help you see when the annual fees are due and help you understand when you might have to be making some decisions as to which cards to downgrade or which to cancel. Now, once you've gotten the Chase Inc. Business Preferred card and successfully hit the minimum spending requirements, the 100,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points will be deposited into your account. And now it's time to strategize what to do with them. Chase Ultimate Rewards allows one-to-one points transfers to several hotel and airline partners, which are displayed on screen right now. And even better, Chase periodically offers transfer bonuses to some specific partners. Most commonly, we see transfer bonuses to Air Canada Aeroplan or Air France KLM Flying Blue or Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. And these bonuses are typically in the region of 15 to 30%, sometimes they go as high as 40%. Let's say you were to transfer the 100,000 Ultimate Rewards points with a 30% bonus to Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. That would get you 130,000 flying club miles, which is already enough for round-trip flights in ANA First Class, one of the world's best first-class airlines. In fact, this is one of the very best sweet spots that are available for redeeming your points for a first-class experience, because ANA First Class not only gets you an extremely private suite furnished with a feather-down comforter and pillow, a conditioning bed pad, a cashmere blanket, organic cotton loungewear for you to keep comfortable during the flights. Plus, there's also a luxury amenity kit and, of course, top-shelf first-class dining that uses high-end ingredients such as Japanese black Wagyu beef and some of the very best liquor selection available anywhere in the sky, including Hibiki 21 Japanese whiskey that retails for over $1,000 a bottle. And the best thing is, 130,000 Virgin points can get you not one, but two one-way flights in ANA First Class. Keep in mind, a one-way ticket from Japan to the West Coast US cities, Los Angeles and San Francisco costs 72,500 points, and a one-way ticket from Japan to Honolulu costs 57,500 points. Now, unfortunately, you're not able to book these ANA First Class flights online through the Virgin Atlantic website. Instead, what you'll need to do is search for award availability through some of the other platforms out there that can search for ANA premium space, like United, Air Canada, or Avianca Life Miles. Typically, ANA releases the same set of space to all of its partners. I'll be honest with you, it can be very difficult to find, and you'll probably have to look day by day towards the very end of the schedule to snag your ANA First Class dream redemption. But once you've managed to find it, you can call the Virgin Atlantic Flying Club hotline to book, and you can keep that award on hold for up to 48 hours while you transfer your points in from the Chase Ultimate Rewards site over to Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. So that's one of the simplest pathways to get just one credit card, get the points, and then fly first class. But what if you can't get the Chase Inc. Business Preferred for whatever reason? Well, the good news is there's a personal card that you can also apply for that can also help you get towards the same goal. That's of course the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, also $95 in annual fee. And this card's welcome bonus typically hovers in the range of 60,000 to 75,000 points. As of the time of recording, you can get a welcome bonus of 75,000 points, which if you were to pair with a 30% bonus, that would convert into 97,500 Virgin points. Now, this wouldn't be enough for two one-way flights, but it would be enough for a single one-way flight from Tokyo to the West Coast or the East Coast. So you could fly to gateway cities like Chicago, New York, or Washington, D.C. from Tokyo, or even fly from Tokyo to European destinations served by ANA like London, Paris, or Frankfurt. By the way, these ultra long-haul flights can last up to 13, 14, or 15 hours, so it's a great way to stretch the value of your points by having more time to enjoy that first-class experience. Savor the flight for longer, go for that extra glass of whiskey, dip into the snack menu, have a bowl of ramen in the sky. I promise you, your life will not be the same after you've experienced it. And if you want to watch the full ANA First Class experience to get a sense of what you can expect, you can go ahead and check out this video over on my personal channel to find out what that whole experience is going to be like.